But don't have to stand or anything, because I'm just going to be here a short minute, and then Noble's going to come in and fix it for me. Proverbs 18 and 19 says, "A brother offended is harder to win than a strong city." When you think of a strong city, there again I am with the visual. You think of back in the Bible days, it wasn't like you had a city limit sign. It was an actual city there with a border and a wall around it. And that's what he's saying when he says a brother offended is harder to win than a strong city. Because when we're offended, we build those walls up. And you're not going to get near me. You're not going to get past it. Because I got this wall up. And I'm going to be watching you. And you're going to have to prove yourself to me. Because offense hurts. And the person that can hurt you the most and the deepest is the person closest to you. And that's why the world says, but the people in the world treat me better than the people in the church. Because the people in the church, we expect more of them. We expect that they are going to be kind and considerate and all that thing. They don't realize we're just as human as the people in the world. But more is expected of us. So when the world does this much, they've done great. And so they expecting us to do this much. Well, if we do this much in their eyes, we haven't done anything. And so it's those that are closest to you, your husband, your family, they offend you, it hurts deeper because you expect more of them. And I was in a situation when someone that I loved and respected so very, very much, I was working in a position, I'd been there 10 years, and all of a sudden there were some changes going on that I was watching and seeing, and all of a sudden I was one of those changes. And I got removed from my position. And the way it was done, it hurt me deeply, it wounded me. It wounded me so bad that I became hurt, I became jealous, and then I became angry, and I became bitter. All those things in like a 2-year period. I was a different person. I was not the person that I was before, because being offended changes you. It changes your spirit. It changes how you look at people, and you put that wall up and you protect yourself because you don't want to be hurt again. And Luke 17:1 says, "It is impossible that offense will come." There is no way you're going to get past this life without being offended. It's going to come. So you might as well just, hold on for the ride, because it is going to come. He warned us. But what you do with the offense will determine your future. You'll either become bitter or better, but you'll never be the same again. You'll be wiser. When we're children, we believe everything. You're so wonderful, Mom and Dad, you're so wonderful. And you love everybody. And that's how you are when you get in the church. When you get in the church, you love everybody. And then you realize they're human too. And so you start seeing some things. But mature love lets you understand they're human. Understand they make mistakes. But you still love them. So you kind of want to put a sign at the door, beware, offenses will happen before you walk in. Because it's going to happen. He warned us and said it's going to happen. We're not saying this is going to be a bed of roses. We just went and bought some rose bushes yesterday for the garden, and we put them in the car. One of the thorns, cut me right there on the finger. There's thorns on the rose bushes. There are things that are beautiful, but there also might be some pain along the way. But it's worth it. So what I was supposed to say, the title of this was, I was going to help us lose some things. We always talk about losing things, and where's my purse? Where's Noble always says, I'm like, wait, I got to get my phone. I forgot my phone. I have to have a phone. So We're always trying to find something. And today I want to tell you how to lose some things. How to lose being offended. How to lose the bitterness and the hurt. Because once you can lose those things, those are things that put a chain on you. You know, this is like a shackle that I was literally just shackled down to that situation. I couldn't stand to talk about the people. I didn't want to be around the people. I didn't want to encourage them or anything. I was mad. And I was in church. I'm in church praising God. I love you, Jesus. I just don't like them people, Lord. And so, you know, yeah, but you still got to do what you got to do. And so finally, I realized I was the one. I was the one that was hurting. They didn't even know I was mad at them because I'm hugging them. I love you. I just, you know, you're wrong. I don't like you, but I love you. And but it was shackling me. And I knew I was this terrible person on the inside. I didn't like me. I did not like me. There were the other people that said they liked me, but I didn't because I knew my heart. And so I knew that the Bible said, pray for those. Pray for those that pray for your enemy. And at that time, I kind of felt they were my enemy. And so I said, God, I don't want to pray for them. You know, they did me wrong. And so I said, but you know what? They have kids. So I'm going to pray for their kids. So I drive down there, Lord, bless their kids. You bless them little children, because I love kids. I'm a toddler teacher, and I love kids. So I prayed, Lord, bless their kids. And then I heard they were having some financial trouble. And we've had financial trouble. It is no fun. And I don't want that for anybody. And so I said, okay, God, I'm going to pray for their finances. So I prayed, God, bless their kids and bless their finances. All the way to work, I'd be praying God to bless them. Well, come the day came when I finally got to the place after that 30-minute prayer, bless their kids, bless their finances, bless their home, bless these things. I finally spoke their name. And when I spoke their name, the Holy Ghost just fell on me. And the cleansing came in me. And I was able to sincerely, with all my heart, say, God bless them. Bless their finances, bless their ministry, bless their homes, bless everything about them. And when I was able to get to that place, it changed me. And those chains that had me wrapped around me and holding me down, I was free. I had let go of some things. I lost some things. I lost my bitterness. I lost my hurt and my pain. I lost everything that I was trying to hold on to. I lost. And it was the most freeing moment in my life. And I am not the same. Because it changed me. And that's what needed to happen. Sometimes God allows us offenses to come. Number one, He's getting ready to promote you. When you're offended, you just say, God, you got something good for me. If I had not gone through what I've gone through, I would not be here today. I would still be back at that same person that I've been. But God needed me to grow up. He needed me to stop being childish, and He needed me to teach me some things. And it would test your character and see if you're ready for the next level. You can't go to the next level without learning from that first stage. You can't go to junior high school without going through junior high. You've got to go through levels to get where God has where He has planned for you. Yes, it does. He wants to crucify that flesh and to reveal your own heart. So I didn't know I had that. I didn't know I could be that bad. I didn't know I could be that hateful. And I was. I didn't like that person, but God had to show me it's in there. You need to get it out. So sometimes we think we're at a certain place and we think that we're okay and we're right where we need to be, but let offense come and it'll reveal where you're at. But once you get past it, about Bible says we're destroyed for lack of knowledge. The rejection of knowledge. We have access to it, but we reject it. God tells us in His Word everything we need to know. We just got to do it. He tells us to love. He tells us to forgive. He tells us to call upon His name. All those things. All we have to do is get in there and find out what the answer is. And I think that was it. So can you fix this one for me? Thank you so much for letting me come today. God bless you.